Hey, we're back for another episode with Uncut Conversations 817, and we are on all platforms. Make sure you check out our other episodes that are available online. And also, make sure you text us at 817 225 8980. Let us know how we're doing or if you have any topic ideas.
225-8980.
That's right. How y'all doing?
I'm doing awesome. How about you, ladies?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, most definitely. What y'all got going on today?
Nothing much. Nothing much. I did a client this morning,
Okay.
and then nothing else.
What about you, Tay?
Nothing. Go home, take care of some kids. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Easy breezy, right?
Easy breezy. Yes.
Okay, well, you know what I have been thinking about lately because my birthday's coming up.
Woo-hoo.
But I've been really thinking about just the past and just reminiscing and thinking about all the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Do
Okay.
y'all ever sit around and think about that?
Yeah, I do.
All the time.
Sometimes, but then I do. But then you got to think about it like this. It is what it is, and it happened for a reason. So yeah.
So-
But I think about them.
Right, like that one decision or that one person or even, that one moment you could have
Right.
changed or
Yep.
could have changed your entire life, really.
Definitely.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah,
That one little thing could change everything.
exactly. So tonight's episode is all about the woulda, coulda, shouldas and
Okay.
moments we all carry, like the regrets, the lessons, missed chances, you know what I mean?
Right.
Blessings in disguise, too.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's start off with first question. What's one thing you should have done sooner in life, Tay?
One thing I should have done sooner in life, I think when I was working decent, good, high paying jobs, I
Uh-huh.
should have saved more money. I should have saved more money and invested properly with that money. And I think I'd be in a different position right now. Or
What'd you do with the money?
I think I was just living life at the time.
You was kicking it hard?
Yeah.
you-
Not even just living life, didn't want or need for anything.
Right.
So, and I mean, it's still the same now, but I would have
When you
more
think
saved.
back on how
Yeah.
much you had,
Yeah,
How
opportunity
much you coulda
hitting.
saved
Yes, and I would have a lot more saved up now
Yeah.
if I would have did that.
Okay.
So
Different financial choices. for
Yeah,
sure.
me
different,
too. I
definitely.
think I would have done the same thing. Like I said, I've had opportunities where I've had the money, and instead I played with it because I was young.
Right.
So I'm like,
So you just threw it away.
in my mind, I'm like, I don't need this right now. I got plenty of time.
that
got
time
plenty of time.
started moving, didn't it?
Right. And then
Man.
I had kids. So it was like,
Yeah.
so, oh well, shit happened.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, for me too, the same thing as Tay, just making different financial decisions when, those opportunities were coming in, significantly. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
And then back then, it was easier to invest money and make money. Right now, the economy's,
Yeah,
it's
it's hard.
that's the thing
So it's
about it.
like
That's
that woulda,
exactly.
coulda, shoulda is
Yeah.
hitting you in the
Yes.
ass because
Yes.
the way gas is, cost of living,
Right.
everything.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's definitely hidden for sure.
yep.
Okay, so what's one decision you could have made differently that still crosses your mind, Nikki?
I probably wouldn't have gotten married as young as I did.
How old were you?
I was still in my 20s,
Okay.
late 20s, but I probably wouldn't have got married that soon.
Or maybe not to that person?
Both, because
Okay.
I don't think not that person wasn't a bad person. I
Right,
just don't
right.
think I was
Ready.
ready. It was more. It just happened.
Right. You just
I'm not saying that I didn't care
Yeah.
about the person, but it was just
you did it out of quick feelings and you was just like, okay, come on.
let's get married,
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
But and then the second time, I don't.
You sure should have thought about that
I should
twice.
have thought about that. I should have thought about that. I should have thought about it real long and hard, and I shouldn't have did it, but it happened, and it happened.
Yeah, so that's what
And
you
now
would
it's
have
a done deal.
differently done. How about you, Tay?
I guess. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
The question is, what's one decision you could have made differently that still crosses your mind?
I think it just still kind of just goes back on I should have did my finances differently.
Yeah.
That crosses my mind a lot.
Oh,
Because
does
it
it?
could have made a big difference.
It could have made a big difference.
could have made a big difference.
That I sit back and I think about that sometimes, like, damn, why did I do that? Or why didn't I do this?
Yeah.
Or
That's
why you
the
didn't take this opportunity or
yes,
stay
Yeah.
here or,
yes,
you know.
and yeah, that's just something I really go back and think about sometimes.
Yeah.
That, you know, other than anything else, I always think about that, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm here now, so
Right.
I can't go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
sometimes, things we chose to do is the hard pill to swallow later
yes,
on.
yes,
Yep.
and you think about it, and I'm like,
And you
damn,
regret it.
why did
Why
I do this, and why did I
Yeah.
do yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the only thing that really just sit back and be like,
Mm.
damn.
Yep. It
Okay.
happens.
That's what's up. Okay, so what's one thing you wish your younger self knew about relationships?
Oh,
What about you, Nikki? What's one
Some of
thing?
them I definitely wouldn't have done. I think I would say pretty much all of them.
Well, what's one thing you wish your younger self knew about relationships? Like what from what you know now, what do you wish your younger self would have known?
I wish I'd have known it was that hard.
Relationships.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not as easy as people think it is. Relationships are another job.
Yeah, it's a work in progress for
It's
sure.
a work. It is a work in
Mhm.
progress. It's a lot. It takes a lot. If two people not in sync,
Patience, understanding.
patience, understanding,
Mm.
loyalty, trust,
Yeah.
all of that. It's a lot. It takes
Sometimes it's overwhelming.
it can be.
Yeah.
It can be overwhelming, especially if you plan on being with that person. It's definitely overwhelming
Right.
yeah.
because you on both ends. So if you gotta think about the exes, you
Mhm.
gotta think about
The pop-up
the
surprises.
pop-up surprises. Oh, is he talking to this person? Oh, is she talking to that person?
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. If you can say you trust your man or your woman,
Right.
but every person always have that in the back of their head. Some just don't give a damn.
Mm.
I give a damn. So I have that in the back of my head.
Right.
So I'm
Consistently
gonna
though?
ask.
You consistently have that in the back of your
Not
head though?
consistently. No, I'm not gonna say consistently, but certain things or certain
Would
situations
trigger it.
will trigger it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I I don't care who I'm with. I'm gonna think like that.
So
'Cause
basically, you tell your younger self, "Hey, relationships are hard and it's a lot of work.
it
Think
is,
about
it's a
it twice
job.
before
Think
you get
about
in
it. Yes. Think about it 2 or 3 times,
it."
maybe a dozen.
Oh Lord.
Yes,
Just stay
seriously.
single then. That's what that sounds
That
like.
part.
Basically.
That part.
Hey.
What about you, Tay? What?
I think mine would not, and I don't regret any of my relationships that I've been in.
Mhm.
I think, but the only thing with one particular one, but this when I was a lot
Yeah.
younger, it's just recognize the gaslighting.
Ah.
Recognize that. And of course, I was
Yeah.
younger, but
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have stayed around as long as I did. Knowing,
Yeah.
hey, that right there, you're doing too
That's
much.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gaslighting me
Doing
too
and
much.
trying to
And
play with your mind.
yes,
Yeah.
Don't
and
play with
that's
my
the only
mind.
thing. I think that's all because, like I said, I don't regret none of my relationships that I
Mhm.
had, but that in particular, I would have
Yeah.
walked away from that sooner
Right.
had I known, hey, this is not really what
This
it's
is not
supposed to.
real.
Yeah,
Right.
you
My
know.
past relationships really taught me something.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's like each one taught me something different.
What not to do and what to
What
do.
to do, what not to do,
Yeah.
how to trust, how to do all of that.
Yeah.
And it just keeps going. So I look at those as lessons.
Yeah, definitely.
So it happened back then
Mm.
to teach you a lesson.
And what about you, Simone?
Well, one thing I wish my younger self would have known was that every relationship is not out of love.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Every person you have a relationship with or personal dealings with don't truly love you.
yeah,
It's
Right.
not really all true love.
It's not.
right.
It's
not.
not eternal love like you think it is when you in that relationship.
At that time,
They
at that
say they
moment,
love
yeah,
you,
right.
and then that's
Because
bullshit.
for me, if I say I love you, then I really mean that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when I think about when I
Exactly.
was younger and hearing that from people that I now know that they really
That
didn't
really
love me,
wasn't
They
love.
didn't,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
that was a waste of
It was
time.
lust or it was a
Yeah,
beneficial thing.
exactly.
It was
Infatuation.
yeah, all of
A
that.
waste of time.
Pretty much.
Wasted time.
Definitely
Yeah.
a waste of time.
Yeah, for real though. Okay, this is a good one. Could one conversation have repaired a friendship that you lost in the past? Could one conversation
Yes.
have repaired a friendship?
Yes.
Probably so. Yeah.
How about you? Tay?
Me, definitely. Years back, I had a friend that we had grown up together from little,
Oh, really?
and
Okay.
yeah, and her one of her parents had passed, and
Mm.
I couldn't make the funeral. Of course, because of work, it was like, hey, you can't take off.
Yeah.
And of course, they're not being immediate family like mom, dad, brother, or sister. They're like,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
no.
Oh, but your friend didn't understand
And my
that.
friend did not understand that. And when I didn't ever show up to the funeral,
Well, you didn't even send her any flowers or nothing?
no, but the thing, I went to the wake or the rose
Oh,
ringing.
okay, you did all
You
that.
Yeah,
did something.
yeah, I attended
And she
something.
still
Yeah,
got mad?
yeah,
So let me
because
tell
I
you
wasn't
something.
there.
She was not your friend.
Because I wasn't there physically for her at the funeral, but I went to the rosary,
Wow.
That means she
and
wasn't your friend because a real friend would have understood that.
Yeah.
but I
A real
think
friend would have
right, and
understood
that is true. And she just completely backed away, and we were never friends
So
again
she
after
cut
that.
you off.
Completely, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she wasn't your friend.
Why you
So-
didn't reach out? to
Oh,
get
I
that-
tried.
Oh,
I
you
tried,
did.
and she would tell everybody else the reason why she wasn't going to talk to me was because I didn't go to her parents' funeral,
Oh,
and they were like,
wow.
"But hey, she had to work,"
Yeah.
and
you,
she
you
just never
gotta work
understood
to
that.
take her to your house, so you get fired. Is she gonna pay your bills?
Right.
She
So-
ain't your friend.
She was hurt by that one.
Yeah, she
she's
definitely
not
was.
your friend.
And I think it was just a lot that was going on with her at the
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
it
Stressful
was easy.
moment.
Yeah. So
What about you, Nikki? Have you ever had a friendship you lost because you did not repair it through a conversation?
Yeah, I did. And it was so stupid. But we stopped talking. And like I said, I went to reach out to her. I couldn't find her. By this time Facebook came out. So I'm like everybody on Facebook.
Okay.
So I researched her name, couldn't find her. Then down the line, once I did find something, I found her son.
Oh, okay.
But in the process of finding her son, he was posting, "I miss you, mom, RIP," and a list on.
Oh,
I'm
she
like, damn,
passed.
she actually. I don't want to say this because I'm not actually sure,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, she passed away because I'm thinking it was suicide. I'm not sure, but yeah, she passed away.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
that's
it
terrible.
is sad because it was like we were tight. Like we met each other. We both were pregnant, and we was at the pregnant school.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we went to the pregnant school together, and that's how we met each other.
You went to
and,
New Life?
Mhm. I went to the
That's
pregnant
old
school.
school.
That's
That's
the long
old.
bag.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
baby.
pregnant school where everybody fighting everybody because everybody got a baby daddy, the same baby daddy. But no, that's a different topic. But yeah, we ended up being friends. We actually ended up living together. Our kids, we were roommates.
Oh,
Our
so y'all were
kids-
tight.
yeah, we was tight.
Oh, wow. And then she passed.
And then we
Y'all never had that last conversation.
no.
And you, Simone?
For me, yeah, it was a person that I was getting to know,
Mm-hmm.
and we fell out, and I just cut off the conversation. She was trying to do all that back and forth texting and all that stuff, but I just didn't feel like it was worth my time because there wasn't any time put into the relationship.
Right.
But now that I look back, I should have reached back out and just heard her out.
So it was you, the one that
Yeah, I cut it off.
you cut it off. Yeah.
I didn't need all that bad vibes in my life, but hey,
It is what it is.
it had
know,
woulda, coulda,
happens.
shoulda, right, y'all?
Right. Right.
Okay, so should you have put yourself first more in the past, Tay? Should you have put yourself first more? Should you have poured into yourself more in the past
Um.
in certain areas?
Maybe so. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
You
know, 'cause
you ever sit back and say, "Man, I should have did more for myself in this area or that area"?
yeah, because I mean, I'm always there for people. Like if you're in my life and you
Yeah.
mean something to me, I'm gonna be there for you mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I needed it, it wasn't there for me.
Right.
And instead of me worrying about what's going on with that person, I should have been worried
Worried
about
about
what was
you.
going on with me. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's sometimes in certain situations in the past that I should have did
So
that.
let me ask you: now that you know that, do you try to pour more into yourself now?
Definitely, because I'm not even though I was like that back now. Look, if it's not productive for me,
Ain't
or
doing
you're not
it.
bringing that, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's how
I'm not
am.
doing it. I'm not going to, and I say that with people that, um, I'll do it with my parents, and I still have that problem
Right.
now. I do that with my parents because they'll keep pulling me every which way direction.
Right. I know. I
And
understand.
and I'm not gonna push them away. You know that
But you
I think
gotta sometimes
gotta
find a
yeah.
boundary
right. And I
and
think
say, "Not right now. I can't right
and I think I
now."
struggle with that
Oh, do
sometimes.
you?
Yeah,
I
Okay.
don't. I
yeah.
have no problem saying no. I
Uh,
used to. I used to, but no slips out my mouth so
You
easily.
used to be a yes ma'am all the time.
I used to would do that and not think about me, and then I got tired of doing that.
Uh,
So it's me. People call me selfish now. You can call me selfish if you want to. I don't care. I'll be selfish. It's
yeah.
about me.
Yeah.
right.
If it ain't about my kids, it's about me. So
So right now in your life,
it's about me.
yeah.
I mean, that's basically what I'm saying. If it's not about my kids or my parents, then and it's bringing too much stress to me, I'm not going to deal with it.
Yeah.
But if it's my kids and my parents,
But in the past, you were more willing to deal with the others people's
others,
shit.
yes, exactly. I was
Yeah.
willing to do with other people. You know,
And try to fit it all in.
yeah, it's about
Appreciate it.
yeah.
And then when you call them, they ain't answering. They know where to be found. Oh,
Right.
I can't do this. I can't do that.
So yeah, I would have
Yeah.
cut a lot of people off sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I always put myself first. So
Mhm.
I don't really have nothing to say on that one.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Okay. So would you have stayed in Fort Worth, Texas, if your excuse me, if your opportunities were different?
I wouldn't have. I had
I
an
would've
opportunity
moved.
to move.
So y'all both would have moved.
I would have moved. I want to move now.
We ain't talking about that.
I know, but down the line, this is gonna be a woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Because I haven't done it. But yeah, I've been wanting to move. The only reason I didn't,
You talking about out of state?
out of state, out of Fort Worth, out of Texas,
Okay.
period. I still want to do it, and I wanted to do it then. Like back then, like I said, California was something I wanted, where I wanted to go.
Mhm.
But of course not now. Now I would have to pick a
So
whole nother.
what makes you right now feel like I can pick up and go?
My
What is
kids
it?
are grown.
I know, but what is it about leaving this area right now for you?
Fresh start.
Okay, gotcha.
Fresh start. And just think about me.
So it's not for the adventure and going to a new place.
I mean, that comes in the play
Yeah.
down the line, but I want to move for me to, get away from the bull, crazy people. But it's crazy people everywhere.
Yeah.
But I just want a fresh start. I want
Okay.
something different, something new. I've been here for 51 years.
Right.
Like,
It's
it
time for
ain't shit
something.
here. Nothing's changed.
It's time to see something new, brand
It
new.
is. It's time to see something
Well, take trips,
new.
because see, I
Trips,
won't
yes.
leave. I won't leave Fort Worth. I mean, and plus, not only because of that, it's hell, I got younger kids that I still got to co-parent
Yeah.
with, so I can't just get up and leave.
Right.
But yeah, back in the day, I had the opportunity to go Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and if anyone knows, I love Fort Lauderdale, with the job, and I just never didn't take that
Didn't go.
opportunity. Why? Because I knew my mama wouldn't leave with us, and
But it would have been something you would have considered. You wouldn't have been scared or
no, I
no.
definitely considered it, and I even had talked to her. Hey, come on, no,
Yeah.
I can't do it. So I was like, man,
You
so I
could have
just said,
kidnapped her.
nah, but she has her house and everything
Yeah.
here, and it
Right.
wouldn't have worked out.
Yeah.
And so
I
yeah,
definitely regret not being able to move outside of our area.
mm-hmm.
Because now that I think about it, man, I had I didn't have any kids and stuff like that. So
Uh-huh.
I had plenty of opportunities, career wise to go somewhere else and really live it up big. And I don't know why I didn't ever do it. You know why I didn't ever do it?
Mhm.
Because of boyfriend.
Boyfriend stopped you from
Yeah. Stopped me from doing it. So that's a big regret. If you got a chance to go live it up and see the world,
Do it.
do it, y'all.
Definitely take
Don't
that
let
opportunity.
No man, don't let nothing.
Nothing
And
hold you back.
honestly, if I could have done it with the kid, we just have to co-parent long distance.
Yeah.
We would have
Yeah.
to co-parent. If I could redo it again, I would literally be gone. Because I actually did leave Fort Worth due to a circumstance, and I was in the country, and I can't do the country.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I'm not
it wasn't even no co-parent then. It was me. It was me and my child. So it was like, but I had to come back to the city because I'm a city girl. I couldn't do the country too long. And plus I was still young. So,
Mm.
but I was probably 21, maybe 21. I don't remember, but
Mhm.
I remember leaving, going to the country,
Okay,
staying
so
there.
country life ain't for you.
Hell no. Too many
Yeah,
critters,
not
too
for me
many
either.
Yeah.
animals, bugs. I don't do none
I
of
love
that.
the city
Okay.
life.
Yeah.
Number
Thank you.
city.
City.
Nothing but
You
city.
would
If I
have did
could
good
live
in
it-
Cali.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I could live in a downtown area with the skyline
You're a
and all,
Cosmo chick.
yes, I love that.
Cosmopolitan
Yeah, I
type
love that
chick.
stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
I
my
could see
thing.
you doing it in a condo, high
yes,
rise.
high rise. That's
And
my
that's what
thing.
I would do since I'm, my
Uh-huh.
kids are grown.
Yeah.
But even if mine weren't, if someone offered me one right now, downtown Dallas,
Yeah.
Fort Worth, man, I'm gone. Me and my babies are gone. Yes, yes.
No, I'm done with children. I love mine, but I'm done. I done did my part. It's life
Yeah,
too
but mine are
short.
still little. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You
yours
know,
is still
yeah.
young, but I'm talking about me. I couldn't do it. I leave that grown ass to
Bye.
You
Deuces.
better get them somewhere to come visit.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay,
True.
so could your last relationship have worked if both people communicated better?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
What was lacking in that area?
I think it's just something that happened prior in our relationship, and even though the forgiveness was there, I still didn't forget about it. So then, like me, I never backtrack. I try not to backtrack in a
Yeah.
relationship, and I did with this particular relationship.
Okay.
And I just, it's like I didn't get over it, even though I did, and I think I would treat the person bad sometimes. And that was
Purposely.
purposely, yeah, because
See.
yeah, it's one of those things that damn, I
So
can't even stand.
instead of communicating your situations and what was bothering you, you took it out in action.
Yeah, in action. And but of course, I took accountability and I apologized to that person. I said I should have never treated you that way. By no means.
Damn, you feel bad about it.
Oh, I felt real bad. I mean, afterwards,
yeah, you
apologize.
to go back and
No,
apologize.
I did because I was wrong for that.
Yeah.
I should have never did that. For what? That person was really trying to work something out,
Oh.
but I was just like, I was done with it,
Mm.
and that's what I said. I'll never get back with the next, because if I get back with the next, I'm gonna probably cheat on
I
you.
ain't never
No, I'm
get
kidding.
back with an ex ever.
So wait, for you, Nikki, could your relationship have worked if both people communicated better in the past?
Well, one particular, no, because we did communicate and I communicated. We communicated and you kept doing the same thing. So by this time I checked out. So when I had to exit, I exited.
So you communicate.
I know I'm a communicator, but I'm going to say how I feel.
Okay.
And my delivery is never great. And I've been working on that for a long time. I'm 51. Like I say, if it ain't fixed by now, I don't know how I'm going to fix it. But my delivery is something I need to work on because my brain and my mouth are not connected. So, but I'm a communicator. We gonna communicate. We gonna talk it out, work it out. And if you're not hearing it, then
bye.
So that's what I did. What it is, they thought they wasn't gonna get caught.
Everything is caught with you.
Girl, I told you.
This is a private investigator.
I should have went to school to be a PI. I
really
should have because
police PI, DEA, CIA.
Because I'm not. I don't do he say she say.
Okay.
Nobody can come to me and say, "Well, your man did this. Your man."
You need receipts.
I need receipts, and I'm not gonna take it from another person.
Okay.
I need to see for myself. I need to find out for myself, and I'm never gonna approach you without receipts,
right?
Because then I'm gonna look like a dumbass.
Okay, well,
let
me ask you this, and then you kind of answered it. So, would your younger self understand the person that you are today? It sounds like you ain't really changed a lot.
No, I actually have because I was real naive when I was young.
Oh, were you?
You could tell me the sky was green and I'm a believer.
Hell no.
I mean, is that just was your personality or were you?
Because I was young and didn't understand. I had to learn.
Okay.
I had to, especially in relationships, I had to learn like, you lying to me. I'm thinking, okay, everybody telling the truth. But you lying and I find that you lying. So now it's like, I'm skeptical with everybody. And I'm not gonna lie, probably a little bit of my past has damaged me that way.
It sounds like trust issues.
Right. And you gotta learn how to let that go and just live.
And
for
when
the day.
I do, it always backfires. And when I do let the trust issue go and I trust you, you fuck up and do something. And I find out you lying or you done this. So fuck that trust shit. That shit is out the window.
So, but is it okay to live a relationship like that every day, wondering, is he doing this?
I don't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
But then you're talking about trust.
I'm not finna do that. Even if I don't trust you, when you leave the house, I'm not gonna say where you going. Who you? I'm not gonna call you every.
No, yeah, you're not gonna say that.
Do whatever it is you're doing.
No, she's saying in your mind.
In
Is
your
it still
mind.
rolling in your mind?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's not necessarily.
It might pop in every now and then, but it's
Okay.
not like
damn, is he
there,
gonna go see?
twiddling my thumbs? Is he out here doing this? Is he out?
No, you
No,
could just be
I'm
doing. You could
never
be
doing
cleaning the
that.
house and just be thinking, "Damn, well, I wonder what he doing. Where he at? What he? Man, hold on.
He been gone a little too long.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't sit there and do that. I'm not gonna do that.
So these trust issues, and I know we're kind of branching off a little bit, but I wanted to ask you though, but these trust issues, is it something that is just building up, or is there ever going to be a point where you just cut it off and be like, you know what?
There is
I'm
trust
gonna give
until
this
you
person
break it.
a clean slate again.
Well, there is trust until you break it. When you break the trust, then you gotta earn it back.
How do they earn it back?
Hell, I don't know. That's up to them. Shit.
No, but
if I decide I want to trust you, then I trust you.
Okay, so you don't have a criteria of okay, you got to do this, that, and the third.
Some time might help it work, but
okay.
then
So
I'm not
eventually you'll
gonna do that.
forgive with time, but you won't forget.
I never forget. Never forget. Never.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, and if I forgive, it's because I need to forgive for myself, so I don't be having that issue over my head. I'm never gonna forget. Who can forget shit? I'm like a book.
You remembering every chapter.
I remember every, and if I don't, I got receipts somewhere.
That's an elephant. An
elephant got a long memory.
Never forget. And I promise you, I got it either wrote down somewhere, pictures or something, and I ain't deleting shit.
Okay, well then in that case, my next question goes
Unless
into
I stop fucking with you.
Goes into what's a lesson you had to learn the hard way. So it sounds like you learning all these lessons, but you sounding like you keep going through the lessons over and over again.
At the moment, I'm gonna say I'm not going through those lessons.
Okay.
That as far as
in the past stuff.
Yeah, the past stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my problem because, like I say, I was naive, so I'm allowing that to continue. It won't.
So you are learning the lessons out of these situations.
Oh yes.
Okay. What about you, Tay? What's a lesson you had to learn the hard way?
A lesson,
give me a good one. Pull it out.
Lesson I had to learn the hard way.
You know, whether it be relationship or just decisions you made, you know, with your life, with yourself, you know, just it doesn't have to be, you know, from a man or anything.
Right. What's a lesson? Oh my gosh, you would ask me that. And what's the lesson?
What's a lesson you
that I
had
had
to
to
learn the hard way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
You don't learn lessons.
Oh,
She know everything, y'all.
I'm not gonna say I know everything.
And I'm gonna say hey to the Facebook viewers.
No, what about you, Simone? Let me think about that one for a
Okay,
second.
so what's a lesson that I had to learn the hard way? You know, same with what Nikki said, trusting people. I trust too much. I forgive too quickly. You know, I don't hold grudges.
We know that.
You know, sometimes I, you know, eliminate boundaries to, you know, keep it copacetic with people. You know what I'm saying? And
but you can keep it copacetic with people without falling back into that trap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the lessons that I learned from that is, you know, sometimes you got to have boundaries. Sometimes you got to stick to your guns. Sometimes you got to let things go when you know it ain't good for you.
I'm gonna need you to stick to your guns.
Y'all gonna hit repeat on my part right there.
We gonna need you to stick to your guns because some of your guns you don't stick to.
I'm not. I ain't shooting hard enough.
No, you're not. I need you to stick to them guns. Like, leave people somewhere. When they show you who they are, leave their asses where they be.
That's so hard for me.
I don't know why.
Because they continue to still be in my life.
That
So it's
don't
like I gotta
mean you
deal
have
with it.
to entertain it.
Yeah, that is true. I agree
I'm
with
not
Nikki on that.
entertaining that. Why you think I don't have? Do you ever see me with anybody?
No,
because I left them bitches in the
in the dust.
Yeah, I agree with Nikki
I
on
leave
that.
them there. I'm not.
You don't have to, and you. It never has to be because they're with this person and they're with it. No, at the end of the day,
You're not obligated to be friends with nobody. I don't care the situation. Period.
Right.
I either fuck with you or don't.
That's it.
Simple.
You ain't going back and forth.
I'm not going. I don't go
You're
back.
not losing sleep over it.
Hell no, girl. I wish
Right.
the fuck I would.
Okay, so
I
y'all.
slept good, real good last night.
Okay,
Real
we ain't gonna get into that yet. Okay, so here's a good one. So what's the regret you finally made peace with? What is a regret that you had in your past that you finally made peace with, Tay? Now you got to answer this one because you skipped the last one.
Oh, what's a regret? Oh.
That you
But
finally
do I
made
have
peace with.
regrets? I don't think I have regrets because I always say that
That's a good question.
I ask myself, like if I'm going through something, hey, what do I think I need to do? Because I always ask myself.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna talk to myself.
Right.
Talk to myself all the time.
Just don't answer yourself.
You're right.
Because I always say whatever happens, and I pray to God to guide me the right way.
Okay.
So whatever happens, that's the way it was supposed to be. So I don't think I have any regrets.
So whatever decisions you've made, you're saying that that's it and that's all.
That's what it was supposed to be. That's what it was supposed to be. Because I don't think I could sit back right now and say, damn, I regret doing that. Or damn, or I shouldn't have did. There's none of my relationships, none of the only thing, like I said, in which I've left at, just like my finances, like, damn, I should have saved more or did that. That's about the only thing. Other than that, because I see it as that's what was written in the books. That's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
I
feel the same way, but I do have, I have a lot of regrets.
Give us a good one.
Just like choosing again the relationships, the kids' daddies. Like I don't regret my kids because I love my kids.
Right.
Never.
Yeah, we're not saying.
But I would choose a different sperm donor for them.
Okay.
I would probably do something different. But like she said, everything in your past has happened for a reason. Everything is a lesson. So it happened for a reason. So I can't question that. But if I had a do-over.
Y'all realize some of these, it happened for a reason is because of the choices you made, right? Even though, people say everything is written out and it's supposed to be, but you know that part of that is you are given a choice to make
and that's
a decision.
True.
So everything isn't written out word for word.
I believe it is. I'm sorry.
But that goes
the choice that you made was the choice you were supposed to make to give you that lesson in whatever was going to happen.
Right. And that's where I go back when I say I talk to myself and ask myself, what should I really do? Where's my mindset or where should I go in what direction? And that choice I made, that's what I felt like was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like I said, I pray to God and ask God for guidance every time.
Yeah.
Right.
At the same time, guide me to make the decision I need to make. And then the decision I make is I feel like that's where I needed to go and be.
And if it wasn't, you're going to learn a lesson in it. You're definitely not going to do it again.
Because I don't.
You may.
I said, I don't regret none of my relationships, friendships, or anything. So
you don't regret none of your relationships,
friendships, none of that.
You regret getting in the car when you got in a car accident?
I don't say I regret. I couldn't help that. I didn't have no choice in that. I literally didn't have a choice in that.
Because she was the one to take you home, right?
No, because I was getting out the car when she drove off with me, and if the way she moved, I ended up getting back in the car because if not, she would have ran over me.
Oh, damn.
So I didn't have a choice in that. It was either I was going to get injured either which way.
Right.
That night.
That's your thought process.
That's my thought process.
She's gonna get ran over, or
she was gonna run over my legs when I got out that car.
She was driving that. I mean, she was pulling on.
Oh my God! That's the last things I remember is her just me getting out, going to the friend that stopped talking to me about the funeral. I was supposed to leave with her, and she was telling me, "Come on, let's go." And as soon as I was, she gunned it.
Dang.
And I said, "Oh shit!" I had no choice. And then she went through that Kroger parking lot on two wheels, every corner, and went down Oakmont Boulevard, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was really nothing.
What was the purpose of it, though? Why was she speeding like
chasing a man down?
Chasing her boyfriend down.
Chasing a man down.
Wow. You know they got in an accident over there off Oakmont, and the car flipped, and she flew out the car.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was on my head. Yeah, broke my hip, knees, pelvis, all this on my face.
Her chin,
Did the dude come and check on y'all?
No.
Hell no. The dude drove back this is from what I understand. Well, that's a whole long story, but no. No, he didn't come back.
Wow.
He didn't come back. He didn't come back to check on us.
Yeah.
And did she survive?
Everyone survived. I was the only one that was
Thrown out the car.
Yeah, I was the only
Damn.
one injured. So
I would
Yeah.
have kicked her ass.
You know what? I told her, I said, that
I'm
was not your
sorry.
friend.
That was not
No,
your
she
friend.
wasn't.
She ain't never talked to her again.
no, she didn't talk to
check
me.
on you?
She didn't. No, she didn't talk to me.
Oh,
It was three of
that's
us.
all the more reason why you should have
She
kicked
kicked
her
her
ass.
ass.
No, but no, the thing about it was her mother, they ended up literally like 2 days. Mind you, I'm still in the hospital months later. But like 3 days later, mother checked her out of the school that we were going to at the time, and they moved away.
Did they?
Yes.
Wow.
She didn't reach out to another
Whoa,
school, and she
I didn't
reach out
know
to-
that.
Wow.
part.
They left.
Yeah.
They left.
Tay was in a wheelchair. All that.
I would have kicked her ass when I healed. I would have found her. Google.
Girl.
Yeah. So
No, really.
For real,
For
because
real.
that ain't no friend. Bitch, I'm the reason why I'm in this situation.
yeah.
And
Because
you
of
can't
you.
check on me, a phone call.
Mm.
Yeah.
I get you moved, so pick up the phone. It works.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so what's a regret for me that I finally made peace with is, probably being in a relationship in high school for as long as I was and enduring the physical abuse.
Yeah.
That was hard for me to cope with later on because I just didn't understand why did I keep staying.
Why wouldn't you leave?
Why didn't you just say let's break up? I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It was just the
I
fear
understand.
and not having the confidence. Why am I walking around as a teenager with a broken nose by this man?
Oh Lord, I
You know,
remember. I remember those days.
I remember one time he had one of them brushes that have the metal bristles back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
and he hit me on my leg with it. I had all these little holes in my leg from the bristle.
Do you
He
ever
hit me
remember?
so hard with that?
You remember the umbrella with the duck head on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me the story.
You remember we was coming at one of our friends' houses, no longer here, but we were coming out of his grandmother's apartment, and it was me, you, him. It was us four. No, and
I know
another
what
girl.
friend you're talking about.
And he had that umbrella with the wooden duck. He got mad at you and hit you in your ankle and damn near snapped your ankle.
Yeah, he was spraying my ankle.
You said who?
That friend that's no longer here.
No. That's
No.
somebody else.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
about the person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now I remember. I thought it was a golf club.
No, it was that. And
It was that long ago. I always thought it was a golf club. Oh, it was
No.
an umbrella with the duck head.
yeah, the wooden duck
Wow.
head
Yeah.
on it, and the guy that was there, he was like,
So
"Yeah."
what did everybody say? What did everybody say back then when y'all
Man,
would see
we
him
tr-
and get my
me
ass
and,
whooped?
the other girl tried to jump on him,
Uh-huh.
and
What
The
about
guy-
the dudes?
he told him, "Hey, man, what are you doing?" He's like, "Man, something wrong with you." Like to a certain extent, I don't know where,
yeah.
but it was basically that. Like, something's wrong with you. What are you doing? And his thing was, "I don't give a fuck. Get your motherfucking ass in the car. Get in the car."
Years later, like I said about 5 years ago, that he
Mm-hmm.
had contacted me. His excuse for doing all those things, because I guess he wanted to just talk it out or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
And at the end of our conversation, I started getting mad. I said, you know what? You ain't had no business putting your hands on me like that.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? He said, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know what to do with you because I did not grow up with a father. I didn't have a male figure in my life at that time. You were running me hot all the time.
It wasn't you though. But you
because
think
of-
back,
he was
He
like,
had a
you know-
mental problem.
Yeah, but he was basically saying, he thought I was talking to this dude or, I was out,
That's
partying too much.
controlling.
Yes.
That ain't jealousy.
I said, you know what? It don't
That's
matter. I
control.
said, I'm 4 or 5 years younger than you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he shouldn't even been talking to you at that time.
Period.
Yeah, he was.
got
That was.
that one.
Yeah. He should
Girl.
have been talking to you. Yeah,
Crazy.
but yeah.
Been there, done that one.
You been in an abusive relationship?
In high school, shouldn't even been talking to that person. I'm in high school and they still in high. They grown. Grown.
Like grown. Like
Yeah, grown.
like he can go buy alcohol grown.
I-
That kind of
Probably
grown.
so.
Yeah, he could go eat at
I
Disney
think
for the
so. I believe so. I was in high school.
But back then,
yeah,
we
people,
talked.
people overlooked that.
Right.
Like,
I don't know why we.
Right.
why it was
It's
so
not
different
like
back
it
then,
is
right?
Where, the mama called the police or the daddy
And they're
called the
picking
police.
them
right up.
You too old for her.
And they can only be like 2 or 3 months older, and they can still get arrested for it now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But this person was like 3 or 4 years older than me.
Mm.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yes, it is when you're out of high school and I'm in high school. I'm a junior
That
in
was
high
normal back
school.
then, y'all.
Man, yeah,
I guess it was because the shit happened.
Okay, what's one thing you could have become if fear didn't get in the way? What's one thing you could have become if fear didn't get in the way? Tay?
What's one thing I could have became if fear didn't get in
Well,
the
what did
way?
you always want to be when you were younger? Did you have a career you wanted to go in? Did you want to go to school? What did you want
You
to
know, I
do?
always wanted to be a homicide detective.
Okay.
Always.
So
I
criminal
always,
law, criminal justice.
yeah, a homicide
Yeah,
detective
we
though.
could have worked together.
No,
could've
I
been
wanted
the
to.
Yeah, you have to have that
NCIS.
degree to be a homicide
Yeah,
detective.
because I've always wanted to roll up on dead bodies because I see that as, and it might sound crazy, I see that as surreal.
Yeah,
It's real,
it's
but
a
it's
lot of
not.
people that like that.
Yeah, I've
That's
always.
interesting. To
And you're good at researching and investigating
Yes,
too.
I've always. A
Tay is
homicide
really
detective.
good at troubleshooting.
Yeah.
And that would have been perfect
Yes,
for you.
and I wish I would have. Honestly, wish I would have done that. I really wish I would have did that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's something that
You're
my
still into that now.
yeah.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you watch like CSI and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
yeah. You my first 48, all of that. Yes.
all of that. I still watch all that to this
But
day.
because I feel like you know, I could see the dead bodies. I could deal with it, you know, and
So why you didn't go to school or college?
you know why?
Is that because sometimes it's not for everybody. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I think you know why? Because from the time I got out of school, I've always had a high paying job without any college degrees or anything. Just a high school diploma. I've always had good paying jobs to where I'm making the same amount of money as someone that has a bachelor's degree or whatever. And I remember not to go there, but arguments where I went to college, I got a bachelor's, I got this, an MBA, I got whatever, whatever. And I'm like, okay, but you sitting in the same office with me and we making the same amount of money.
Right.
So the only thing you got different
It's
than
a
me,
piece of paper.
no, the only thing you got different from me is debt for them college tuition.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, but they can always use that degree, later on down the
Yeah,
line.
of course,
you know
but
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
at that
a
moment,
person without a degree get a better job than a person with a degree.
It depends on what industry, definitely.
So I've seen a lot of that. Like if you got the experience, they're gonna hire you whether you had that paper.
but
or
I
not.
think that's what stopped me was because I've always had decent paying jobs.
Okay.
So
Gotcha. Okay, what about you, Nikki? What's one thing you could have become if fear didn't get in the way?
I don't know what it could have been, but I know what I wanted to do. I don't think fear got in the way.
Okay.
I think it just being lazy.
What did you want to be?
A nurse.
Like since you were younger?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then as I got older, like Tay, I want to be that PI.
Okay, so you wanted to go in that same industry too.
Girl, I can do that now.
you can still do that
I
now.
can still do that now, but
Yeah.
it's like going back to school mentally is not in the books for me.
Yeah.
Because not that I'm too old, it's just
You gotta have a
you
lot
gotta
of
have
patience by now,
patience,
yeah.
and I don't have the patience. Not saying I can't do it because I actually started doing it, but I just never went.
Yeah, you just got to be prepared for late night hours, running up on people, and stuff.
studying and testing, and I don't want to do
And
that.
as you get older, you just don't have time for everything. You know what I'm saying? You want to rest, chill,
patience, all of that.
relax, all that.
Yes.
When you go into school, working, taking care of the house, it's hustle and bustle all day
all
long.
the time.
Yeah.
Yep. Cooking, cleaning, working,
Right.
doing laundry,
Mm.
all of that.
Well, that sounds like fun, y'all. So for me, I wanted to be a teacher.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
wanted to be
wow.
a
I can
teacher.
see that.
So, I really wanted to go that route, but then I really wasn't a school person when I was younger, right?
Right.
So, I started working, going into my career of choice and stuff like that. And just like, hey, that money,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? I'm working for major corporations,
Right,
like
right.
Southwestern Bell, like Tay,
Yes.
Microsoft, Verizon,
Yes.
You
TXU,
see the
Encore,
money and you be like,
yeah.
screw it, go
Wells
back to
Fargo, Morgan
Yeah.
Stanley. That's the
Man.
places I was coming from. Yeah.
I'm making big money. So, now that I'm older and more focused, got my degree in
Right.
project management, I should have done that a long time ago. But being a teacher was definitely something I wanted
Well,
to
that's
do.
cute. You know what? I never knew that.
Yeah. I don't seem like a good teacher to y'all.
No, I think you would
I
be
don't
definitely.
know
Yeah.
about you dealing with kids.
No, it would have been middle schoolers.
It's still kids.
No, but it wouldn't have been like elementary kids.
Like first grade, second grade.
yeah,
those
it
are
would be
still
6 through
kids.
8, maybe 9 not
Oh,
pray.
yeah, I think you would have been definitely good at that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I see you teaching. It's just I don't see you with kids.
Like little kids.
Kids, period.
Right. That's because
No.
you ain't never seen me with kids. I'm good
Oh, yeah,
with
she
kids.
good. Yeah, she really is. Yeah, yeah.
She love me, baby.
Even when mine were little,
Yeah.
smaller. Yeah, even from my oldest was little.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
could see
And
you
see,
doing
now I don't even have the patience for kids. Back then I did.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I would keep the kids. I would, but now I
Woulda,
want to
coulda,
do
shoulda.
woulda, coulda, shoulda. I want to do me now.
Right.
I want to do
And you, as you should. As you
yes.
should. But that was the end of the episode.
That's it.
That's it. Y'all make sure y'all continue to tap in. Again, text us at 817-225-8980. Give us a text. Make sure
If
y'all
you wanna
subscribe.
comment,
Yes,
text
like,
us if you wanna
subscribe,
comment,
yeah,
anything.
You can message if you don't feel comfortable doing that.
Exactly.
You have plenty options.
We did get a text message, and the text message indicated that they wanted to hear us talk more about current events when we're
okay.
doing our podcast. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we may chime in on that on the upcoming episode. So, y'all stay tuned.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
peace
Peace
out.
out.